Have you ever felt older than your age? Not because of wrinkles or years, but because the world asked you to grow before you even understood what growing meant. While others were learning how to play, you were learning how to stay calm, how to protect, how to adapt. You noticed what others didn't: moods changing, words unspoken, the tension in a room that adults pretended wasn't there. You became observant, alert, cautious, not by choice, but by necessity. And slowly, without realizing it, you became the quiet one, the one who understood too much, too soon. For many, this story begins in childhood, when home stops feeling safe, when love starts feeling like a task you have to earn, or when responsibility shows up early, as a sibling to protect, a parent to comfort, or a silence to keep. You learn to read emotions instead of bedtime stories. You learn to solve problems you never created. And while others drew dreams on paper, you were already drawing mental maps of survival. Psychologists call this forced emotional maturity. It happens when the natural timeline of childhood gets interrupted, when the need to feel safe overtakes the right to just be. This kind of early awareness can make you insightful beyond your years. You understand pain before language. You interpret faces before words. You sense danger in tone. And that sensitivity becomes both your strength and your scar. As time passes, you might notice the gap widening. People your age laugh louder, live lighter, while you carry invisible weight, a quiet fatigue that few can name. Conversations that should feel fun instead feel shallow. You try to join, to blend, to relax, but your mind is elsewhere, observing, analyzing, watching the layers beneath. Small talk drains you, noise overwhelms you. You smile, but your body feels slightly detached from the moment, as if you're half here, half somewhere deeper. And when people say, "You're too serious," you don't even know how to explain it. You're not serious, you're just aware. Feeling older than your age can come from loss, from caretaking, from trauma, but also from love, deep, all-consuming love that matures the soul. When you lose someone you love early, or you witness suffering without the tools to process it, a part of you grows in a single night. You see what others don't and can't unsee it. Your soul learns lessons that time hasn't even planned yet. It's like your emotions fast forward while your body stays behind. It's not depression. It's depth, a quiet wisdom that costs something to earn. Psychologists sometimes describe this as emotional age dissonance. It's when your inner world moves faster than your outer life. Your empathy sharpens. Your patience thins. Your eyes feel older, and silence becomes less of a void and more of a home. You start to find comfort in solitude, not because you dislike people, but because silence doesn't misunderstand you. It doesn't demand performance. It just lets you breathe. But here's the paradox. The same maturity that isolates you also protects you. It gives you a kind of emotional radar. You can sense who's genuine, who's fragile, who's pretending. You become the one others go to for advice, the listener, the anchor, the strong one. Yet, inside, you might just want to be held, to be seen without having to explain, to be allowed to rest without earning it. And that's what few understand about people who feel older than their age. It's not that you want to be older. It's that you've been made to feel that way by experience. You may notice how hard it is to just have fun. Moments of joy feel fleeting. Laughter feels borrowed. You might even feel guilt when you relax, as if you're neglecting some invisible duty. And that's the residue of growing up too soon. Your nervous system was trained for alertness, not ease. Even in peace, you anticipate the storm. But here's what's beautiful. This depth inside you isn't brokenness. It's evidence. Evidence that you've survived, adapted, learned, and evolved. You've carried emotions too heavy for your years, and yet somehow, you still look for light. You still care. You still love. You still try. That's not a weakness. That's resilience disguised as melancholy. If you often feel older than your age, don't rush to fix it. You don't need to act your age. You just need to give yourself what time took away: rest, softness, safety. Let the part of you that grew up early finally slow down. Let the child inside you be curious again, playful again. You've earned that. The truth is, you've simply lived more in fewer years. You've absorbed pain, beauty, and meaning all at once. While others chase distractions, you've been busy building understanding. And while the world races for attention, you've quietly been mastering the art of reflection. So don't wish to feel younger. Wish to feel balanced. Because your depth, your empathy, and your silence are not signs of age. They are signs of evolution. You are not ahead of time. You are simply aligned with its wisdom.